Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Leo. This is going to be a weekly general love reading for Leo. This can resonate with your sun, moon, rising or Venus sign, so please check out the other available videos on the channel so you get a clearer, more concise picture as what potentially could be happening for your love life in this week. Now, I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind, etc. So please use your own discernment and flip the roles to however this best fits with your situation, but please do not make the story fit. Okay, guys? If the reading resonates, or if parts of the message resonate, then that's awesome. If it doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message, okay, guys? So take what you feel fits and leave the rest. So let's have a look and see what's happening for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for love for this week. Let's have a look. Angels of love and light, please give a clear, concise message. Leo. Just saw 111 on the clock, so I feel like you could be seeing those numbers. Potentially this is relatively significant, or to look up those numbers. There could be a love connection that's getting itself ready to manifest in the physical for you. 7 of Wands, fire energy. Okay, we have water here and we have the Ace of Wands so far. Wow. Okay, so I feel like there could be someone from the past who may have walked away from the connection previously, even though they felt the passion for you. You may be a little bit guarded from this person as of right now. Yeah, they want an equal give and take relationship. Potentially you may not be open to the idea. This person has made a choice. And I feel like they've made a choice to bring back balance and harmony. Potentially they want to apologise if they walked away from the connection previously and went off elsewhere where they thought the grass was greener. I feel like this person wants to actually protect the connection now. Yeah, look at that. 6 of Swords as well. They want to move on to calmer waters in relation to your connection. But also you may have decided to move on physically from this person. I'm getting relocate. Yeah, there's a tower moment coming in here. I'm not feeling a bad tower moment though, because we have the 3 of Cups up right here. So what you don't see with this tower, I feel like something drastic is going to happen, but it's going to be very positive. I feel like it's going to be an unexpected surprise rather than anything really drastic, and I feel like this is most likely a divine intervention. Look at that. Ace of Wands with the Ace of Wands. Well, we saw the Ace of Wands already. This is the Ace of Swords. With the 10 of Wands, I feel like somebody is going to come out with some sort of truth. There may have been a lot of confusion previously, and I feel like someone wants to come forward and clear the air here with the 7 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so we've got Mars energy here, which is Aries, Scorpio, so you could be dealing with an Aries or a Scorpio. We have water here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and we have Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So pretty much all the signs are here. What I'm getting is the other message that's coming through for either you or your love interest. I feel like someone has decided to live in their truth, in their authenticity. They may no longer be confused about their own life path, and they're potentially walking away emotionally and physically from anything that's not serving them anymore, that's in this kind of new alignment for their kind of set path. Potentially this person has gone through a very long soul cycle in their life, and they're getting ready to drop whatever they need to drop in order to live in this new vision of what they want in their life. And I feel this person is very determined here to persevere what they need to in order to come back around to you, to have most likely an equal give and take partnership here, or even romantic relationship. So I feel the reason for saying partnership, because potentially this person may be interested in not just being a friend or even a lover, but maybe even having some sort of business with you, some sort of business partnership or venture. Potentially they feel that they can help you in some sort of way. So I feel like this is going to be a major turnout for the books, especially if previously things did not necessarily go well. If you had to physically move on from this person and emotionally check out from this person because of something that happened in the past, potentially if they had caused a lot of confusion in your life and you may have found out some sort of information, some sort of truth, you may have had to let go of this person because it was all too much to carry the responsibility of the relationship. Potentially you may live at a distance from one another, or you feel relatively emotionally distant from this person, or this person feels this way about you. I'm getting the indication as well that when they come forward towards you, they want to speak their truth and they want to passionately show you with action that they're not just all words, that they actually have more solid intentions for you as well, and they don't want to be causing a load of drama or upset or confusion in your life and being overly wishy-washy. They actually want to come forward towards you and tell you what's what, as it were. This person may have been overly focused on superficial kind of matters in the past. Potentially they could have followed more of their passions in more kind of superficial, lusty kind of connections, may then necessarily been of compatibility in relation to into love and friendship, and you know what actually builds on a proper romantic relationship of sorts. Whatever is going on, this person wants to come forward towards you with a definite reconciliation. They see you as a strong soulmate connection. We have the Star here and the Tower. The Tower is 16, the Star is 17. So I feel like either you or your person, or both of you, even though being separate but together in a sense, are making huge leaps on your kind of like spiritual journey, as it were, and are coming close to the end of a major cycle closing out for the two of you. I feel like this person has realised what real love is, and they want to rekindle a romance with you. This past person definitely wants to come back and they want to open up their heart to you. Potentially they may feel you're a little bit defensive if they were to come back around and to offer you like a cup of love or what have you. I feel like they're really quite sorry for causing a lot of instability in your life previously. You may actually have wanted to have a reunion in the past and it didn't necessarily happen. And I feel like they definitely want to bring that back around. And so you will have a reunion, a reconciliation, but it may not necessarily be as of right now. It could be something that's postponed. But just because it's delayed doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. So what I'm getting here is that most likely this person is having a difficult time as of right now, especially if we have the Tower here. But whatever has been disrupted in your life or your person's life, it's for good reason. It's to rebuild on something a lot more solid. And I feel like you're both gaining this particular clarity, which is going to allow you to stand in your own truth. Potentially your person may come back around to actually let you know that they have been dealing with other people, potentially a karmic partner as of sorts. Doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. It could be a friendship, a work colleague, a family member, whoever. Someone had given them relatively poor advice, but also what I'm getting is that this person may have felt quite restricted, and they may have repressed their feelings from you by not speaking up on their truth, that they want to have something with you. Potentially they may have come across as a little bit manipulative, so you may have been a bit unsure where this person was coming from, but I feel like they want to kind of change that. They want to be very open and honest so that you guys can both be on the same wavelength. So it's like meeting of the minds, as it were, and face any problems that you've had to do with your connection, like head on. This person realizes that you're not in any rush to get into a relationship, and most likely you've been hurt by this person or by other people in the past and felt relatively rejected. And this may have knocked at your confidence, and things weren't very necessarily fair in relation to your love life. And it's interesting because I was holding the Empress card and it was coming out reverse. And then I went to put this down and it landed over here upright. So what I'm getting is that this person may come back around to tell you that they could have been dealing with a baby mama, baby daddy, doesn't necessarily have to be. There was legal implications here, right? A lot of unfair blame, a lot of difficulties to do with a legal case or a legal situation as of sorts. And there could have been someone around them manipulating their life in a way to prevent them from moving on forward to being single so that they could come forward towards you. And potentially they really feel like they've missed out on an opportunity with you. They recognise that if they did leave you for another situation and think the grass was greener, they do completely regret that. And they feel quite guilty about the whole thing. And that's why this person is leaving what we feel like they need to in order to come back around so that they can come forward towards you. Okay? This person wants to have something a lot more solid with you. But you may not necessarily see this as of yet. I feel like this is going to be a major surprise. But this person definitely wants to share the responsibilities in relation to your connection. Potentially they may have buried their head in the sand in relation to who was doing what in your connection for quite some time. But I feel like they can't, ignore that anymore. They may have been in denial about that and just realised that actually it wasn't fair on you to do that. I'm getting as well, we're seeing the Justice card and it came out reverse. I feel like something is going to go in your favour and it's not going in your person's third party's favour, because we had the Empress in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse, and also Justice in reverse. So I feel like whatever mistreatment has been in any other situation, there'll eventually be comeuppance. And your person is going to come out on top because there's going to be splitting of the assets here with the Six of Pentacles. And that someone is going to be dividing of the assets. They definitely feel like a settlement's going to go in their favour rather than the person that they're dealing with, if that's an extra message for someone. I'm also getting as well that when this person comes back around, they want to be a lot more kind to you, a lot more generous with their time, with their energy, with their resources, even their finances. This person most likely will gain some sort of finances from this dividing of the assets, as it were, in another situation. And I feel like in some way they're going to either receive some sort of windfall or maybe a lump sum of money, which is going to allow them to leave what they need to leave in order to come forward towards you. Yeah, look at that. There's your Leo energy here with the Strength card. They definitely want to come forward towards you because with the Devil energy, look, the way that I see this is this person is working hard in order to come forward towards you. They may have been stuck in a lot of negativity previously, could be dealing with a Capricorn or they could be dealing with a fellow Leo. But what I'm getting is you may have been really quite stuck in your head, potentially fearful that this person wasn't going to make things right with you and that they were just going to be more stuck in their shadow side and that they weren't going to potentially leave this other person that they were dealing with. And what I'm getting overall from all of this is that your person had felt very much in victim mode for quite some time here with the Hangman in reverse, Pisces energy. Up in their head, feeling trapped and stuck in their ego, and this person is overcoming these difficult obstacles in their life in order to come forward towards you. This person wants to be able, they know that the connection between the two of you, with the Lovers, the Ace of Pentacles and the Judgment, that they want a second chance with you, and most likely it's being guided in some way so that you and them could have something together. But potentially they have like their thoughts running wild away from them, so they could be stressed out as of right now, but their anxiety is kind of lessening as each day goes by. This person has a brand new perspective on what they feel love is, and they want to come forward towards you, but they don't want to bring a load of negativity and difficulties and potentially toxicity. That could be another reason why, if this person walked away previously, because they weren't necessarily in the right headspace. Even though they felt a connection between the two of you, they may not necessarily been in the right place. Yeah, look at that with the King of Wands in reverse. This person could have been a bit of a player previously, a bit of a flake when it came to commitment issues. They weren't fully in their power. They weren't fully in their, they just didn't have the confidence, as it were. They may have come across that way, but they may have come across as confident, but they weren't. I'm getting lots of different types of messages here, guys. So please just take what you feel resonates and leave the rest. So, yeah, look at this. 10 of Pentacles with 3 of Pentacles. This person wants to actually grow something more solid and substantial with you. They want to put in the work. They want to show you that they want to actually protect your connection, but also they've reflected on the relationship between the two of you. And they've realised that actually this surprise that may be coming in is this truth that they actually want something so much more significant. And they may have not given off this impression before. So you could be really quite shocked and surprised that they genuinely want to move on to calmer waters with you in another new stage. And potentially you may feel a little bit unsure. You may be like, oh, is this person just lying to me? Are they being sneaky? Are they being underhanded? Is something not quite right here? You may be fearful and potentially feel like, oh, okay, well, there must be some sort of red flag here, what have you. And you may not necessarily be fully trusting what this person is going to be saying. But I feel like, this person genuinely wants to reconcile with you, and they are making a huge transition in their life. Look at that, 5 of Swords in reverse. This person wants peace with you. They want to find common ground, and they want to build with you. I'm getting like a legacy. This person wants to build something substantial. They want to work with you as a team. They want something healthy between the two of you. They don't want to be out in the cold anymore. They want to be with you here with the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. They may have left a very unhealthy relationship previously. Let's have a look and see what's going on with this Tower for Leo. I feel like this needs to be shuffled again. They definitely want to communicate with you here with the 8 Wands. They may say to you that their life has been very unbalanced, or they've had a few issues to do with their finances. That's why they're kind of waiting on something else to come in for you. Or I'm getting for you or for them. So potentially, yeah, they may be trying to get their finances together so that they could be able to give you something. Maybe as a peace offering, because they may have let you down emotionally because they didn't express their feelings, I'm getting. But they are going to express their feelings. It may not just be happening as of right now. There could be a bit of a delay, but they definitely want to express those feelings with the Knight of Cups. What's the Tower here for Leo? Ooh. King of Wands, look at that. So we saw the King of Wands earlier and it was reversed. This person wants to come back around and be more in their power. They're very passionate and they're going to take action. This is what's going to surprise you, is that they're actually going to take action towards you. Potentially they're going to say that they want commitment here, as we kind of got the gist of that with the 10 of Pentacles. This is the Hierophant. We have Taurus energy here on the table now. So this person wants to say to you, the shocking revelation may actually be, I want us to be in each other's good books as well. I want to kind of build on a friendship. But potentially later down the line, and what you don't see is actually they want to settle down with you and potentially start a family. That they want something so much more significant with you. And that's what they're trying to manifest. That's what they're trying to bring in here. They will kind of, they want to work on it. And this may be what's this Tower energy, is that's what's going to completely shock you. Look at that. We have the Hermit. You could be dealing with a Virgo. This person's grown up a little bit. they've gone through certain experiences in their life. I'm getting very strongly like a spiritual awakening here with the Tower and the Hermit. They may have found some nasty truth out in their life, and they've had to kind of learn a very hard lesson. I'm getting. They may have had lots of blocks in their way, holding them back, preventing them from doing something. Yeah, preventing them from coming forward towards you here until they grew up a little bit with the Hermit energy. They needed to pause. They needed to just wise up, I'm getting. They needed to wise up. They very much have been in solitude. They've taken the time to kind of go within and really contemplate about what it is that they want, or maybe you have even. Potentially if they were in a codependent relationship with someone else, they're breaking free from that because they've gone through some sort of karmic lesson so that they could learn to be independent and not codependent on someone else. So that they get out of their head a bit more, they can trust themselves a bit more. What else here with the Tower? Look at that, 9 of Pentacles, so that they can become independent. You know, the 9 of Pentacles is all about self-sufficiency. This person's definitely going to be okay in relation to their finances. Look at that with the Queen of Pentacles. This person recognises that the connection between the two of you, they know your worth, and they're building on their self-esteem because they're getting this particular independence, and they're coming out as like pre-Empress energy. Yeah, blessings are coming in for them. Their ships are coming in because they've made these significant changes in their life in order to come forward towards you, because they're no longer confused about their life. Potentially they may have been for a long time, but they've put this self-care and this self-love into themselves so that they can come forward towards you. But they had to learn from most likely a karmic partner as of sorts to put this love and energy into them and take a pause from coming forward towards you, because they had a really tough lesson to learn to do with most likely a baby mama, baby daddy, and we've got Scorpio energy here wanting to show itself with the Death card and transform their life completely. And anything that doesn't serve them, they're having to leave behind. And that's exactly what they're doing, especially with these 2 cards showing up here as well. You know, they may have felt previously that they weren't deserving of love. So they may have felt like stuck in another situation, an unwanted commitment with someone else, until they kind of realised, you know, saw the wood through the trees, as it were, that actually they needed to break free from that because it wasn't necessarily healthy. It wasn't good for them. It wasn't actually getting them to grow in the way that they needed to. And then it was also preventing them from coming forward towards you, which obviously isn't fair on you. It's like not fair on you, because obviously you may have been, you know, unsure about whether this person was going to bother coming back around to you or not going to come back around. And you may have had to, you know, actively pursue other things whilst kind of actively waiting for this person as well, and transform yourself here with the Death card. You may both be going through a huge transformation as of right now. What else is going on for this this Tower? Yeah, sudden communication coming in here with the Page of Wands. That they want to grow with you here with the 3 of Pentacles. That they actually want to put in the effort. That they actually want something with you. They may say to you, look, I want to invest a little bit of the finances. I mean, it's interesting because we've got the 9 of Pentacles, the 6, and we saw the 3. 9 minus 3 equals 6. So they may say to you, look, I've done okay from a difficult situation that I managed to get myself out of, and I actually want to put a little bit of it, you know, into something with you and I. And this is going to be, you know, a wish fulfillment for you. I just saw 24:24 on the clock, so, you know, that's 6/6. So you could be seeing 6/6, or potentially you could be a life path 6. But what I'm getting with the number 6, and obviously another 6 here, you could have a past life connection with this person, and also they want to bring in balance and harmony. You know, they want to work on a partnership and bring some sort of stability between the two of you so that you can move on forward together. Yeah, look at that. It's interesting. The Knight of Cups just flew out. This is what it's telling me, is that this Tower moment, they've grown through something and they've realised that they no longer want to give their affection and their time and their energy potentially to a third party situation here, because all they keep on doing is interrupting the connection. They're moving on from that situation. They're not getting the fulfillment from that anymore. I'm going to take one more for this Tower. Actually, yeah, look at that. Ending of a very difficult cycle here with the Ten of Swords in reverse. They're recovering from a nasty breakup from another situation. They'll most likely tell you that. And they're healing themselves so they can reconcile with you here with the Star. This is Aquarius energy. Just want to quickly find out about this Hermit. I know it's clarifying the Tower, but I just want to know, for argument's sake, just want to see a card or two for the Hermit, please. Yep. They realise that they want to build on something. They want to build something with you. They haven't been able to move forward towards you, but they've had this epiphany that they needed to slow down in their life in order to rein it back in, I'm getting, so that they could actually build something, cultivate something. Yeah. They realised that most likely they were stuck in a potential karmic cycle as of sorts where there was no growth, potentially with a very lazy partner, someone who's incredibly selfish, or they may have realised that they weren't necessarily getting anywhere in their life because they weren't meant to carry on working, weren't meant to carry on putting effort into another connection, and meant to put in the effort to themselves. And once they do that, everything will eventually turn around in their favour, and then their finances may potentially improve. And that's why we've got the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, for them to then turn around and say to you that they potentially want to invest a little finance in you, to have something a lot more solid and stable together. So obviously just take what you feel resonates and leave the rest, guys. Okay, so let's just look at the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards and see what's happening. But obviously this connection, you may have felt incredibly weary, knackered from the whole thing. Potentially your person has as well, and you've just both wanted peace. You both just want something healthy in your life. You want a solid, stable connection, and to have open communication about what's going on as well, which I feel like you both will have. I feel like eventually when you do have this conversation, this heart to heart as it were, I feel like you'll both realise that you're actually on the same page. Golden Mirror, the narcissist, self-absorbed, one-sided relationship, love bombing, the Snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. What I'm getting from this is potentially your person may have been a bit of a narcissist, or they could have been dealing with a narcissist, somebody who was very selfish, and they could have been overly giving in another situation. That's why they kind of had to learn some sort of lesson. If they had walked away from you emotionally and physically to go to this other situation where they thought the grass was greener, there was the sudden realisation, the epiphany that it actually genuinely wasn't. And they've gone through something drastic in their life, which has then led them to the point where now everything's changing around and they're most likely coming back to you. And they were probably dealing with a third party situation, another woman or another man or whoever, who was very unhealthy, and there was the codependent relationship. Heart with a key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, and perfect. And then we have the Phoenix. Look at this. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth and change mind. Yes, they've changed their mind. They realised that this other situation was what it was, and it was all to kind of instigate their growth, be a catalyst for their growth, so that they would transform, so that they would come forward towards you and realise it was you that had the key to their heart all along, and that you and them are meant to have something together, have this stability here, that you're meant to work on having something stable and solid. That's going to be of permanence, as it were, a long-term investment. Look at this, karmic relationship, fleeting, triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go and loving you. Healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life, self-care, self-love, being happier. This person's realizing that they were dealing with a karmic relationship and that they had to go through what they had to go through in order to recognize that you were the one with the key, that they are actually deserving better of themselves, and that they needed to leave what they needed to leave. And potentially, if they had treated you unkindly at one point or another, and you had to move on from this person and make healthier choices for your life, you may at one point thought this relationship between you and this person was karmic at one point, and it was for you to learn. But what I'm picking up on is that actually this may have just been a cycle rather than like a karmic partner. So you were meant to teach this person a particular lesson by walking away from them. Eventually, if they had walked away from you and then they came back and what have you, it's all kind of a bit confusing, but I'm just getting lots of different messages here. But this person's going to let you know that they're making healthier choices and that the relationship with this karmic partner is over, that there's no second chances with this person. They're transforming their life to have to improve what they need to improve, to come forward towards you, because they've made this significant decision. They've had this breakthrough that that's what they want to do in their life. So they're going to come forward towards you and make the effort, and potentially they want you to give them a chance to like hear them out, as it were. So let's look into the romance angels and see what's happening for Leo, please. The both of you just want to be able to have a clear understanding of where you're kind of at with one another. What's happening for Leo, please? Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, attraction. So they may be in a dark space as of right now. They may not feel overly positive, or you may not feel overly positive that things are going to move on forward towards you, even though that you both feel the attraction and the chemistry between the two of you. So you may be feeling relatively down as of right now, you know, which is obviously not like you guys. I mean, you're the sun, you know. I feel like predominantly this person has felt for a very long time not very positive, but things will turn around. They may have been really knocked, as it were, really depressed by dealing with this other person, this other situation, and they realise that it wasn't necessarily growing or going anywhere, so they've kept kind of down in the dumps about that. They know and recognise that you have a past life relationship between the two of you, and that it is worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. They realise that this other person who they were dealing with was just for specific lessons, as it were. Yeah. Engagement and keep an open mind. This person wants to be more involved in your life, and they're hoping that when they come back around that you're going to hear them out. And yeah, because they want something more solid with you here with the wedding card. Situation involves marriage. Most likely they do want something so much more substantial between the two of you, and that could be what their truth is. So let's have a look and see what the Soul Journey Oracle cards want to say about what's potentially happening for this week for love for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. What advice and guidance can we get for the close off this reading, please, for Leo? Whew, purpose. I know what I'm here to do. So yeah, everything that has a purpose, and potentially your person is realising that whatever there has been previously was all a lesson. It all has its own reason. It's like everything has a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. So yes, this person's realising that they can leave what they need to leave. And maybe you've learned that as well. You may have been focusing very much on yourself, recognising what your purpose is and finding your freedom and what gives you this passion and zest for life. While this person may be breaking free from a codependent relationship of sorts, realising that they actually genuinely have a much bigger purpose in their life, and that they're breaking themselves free from this other situation. And they want to come forward towards you to give you some sort of honest truth and to let you know that they're actually very grateful that you've been there kind of in their life, that you've been around. And they want to kind of be back in your energy, as it were, be back around you so that they can be more equal. Give back to you, I'm getting, especially if you kind of gave previously, they want to give back to you. So anyway, guys, that is the end of the reading. I hope that you have enjoyed. If you did, please like, share and subscribe. Leave us a comment. I greatly appreciate it. If you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you guys get an alert as to when I post another video for you all. I hope that you have a very good week and we'll hopefully speak to you again soon. So please take care. Bye for now.